Mornings still look the same. Breakfast on the stove, coffee brewing, kids arguing over who gets the last pancake, laundry piling up, dishes that never end. On the outside, everything feels normal. And in a lot of ways it is. I'm still mom. I'm still showing up. But what you don't see is everything that's been happening underneath the surface. I've been trying to get back to routine, trying to find my balance again, trying to move forward. But in order to understand the decision I just made, I have to take you back to 2023. In early spring of 2023, I found out I was pregnant. I felt everything at once: happiness, fear, excitement, nerves, and just as quickly as those emotions came, they changed. There was a gestational sac, but no baby. What they call a blighted ovum. The pregnancy had to end, and the route I chose to go was the medication. But it didn't go the way I thought it would. I ended up in an emergency room, and days later, I had to have a D&C. I thought that was the end of it. Come to find out, I needed to have polyps removed and another D&C. After everything that happened in 2023, I thought my body had been through enough. I actually was scheduled to have my tubes removed March of 2024. But before that appointment, something felt off. I took a test and it was positive. We now have a baby. Yes, there's a little baby. This was the heartbeat was at 126. The heart rate, yeah. There's a baby. This time the ultrasound looked good. The baby was developing. Everything seemed normal. For the most part, I was okay.
Me too. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave.
Until I went into labor.
See his little personality.
Yep.
Good job. Alright, so the last part of your documentary. Any last words?
I'm ready. Let's get.
He just has to stay in the 90s.
His brother was the same way. He had to get warmed up.
Well, I don't know if he needs warmed. I think more so he just needed to be, like, probably needs a little bit more suctioning. But it's hard to see when their face is off to the side. You can't really see it, you know?
Yeah, suction some more.
Okay.
Hey, little Spud.
I'm going to put this cord clamp on him now.
Is he smelling?
Yeah, he ain't
No,
smelling.
he's about to die.
He's not gonna cry. He hungry. He ain't ate all day.
Actually, you're oxygen good now, buddy. I don't even need to suction him, I don't think. He just needed to open his eyes and be like, wait.
My goodness. He is
This just
beautiful,
happened?
Chrissy.
Hi.
He's beautiful.
He's cute.
Oh,
Okay, let's go back to mommy. Huh? Let's go back to mommy.
now your oxygen's good.
Oxygen's great. 95. Heart rate's 160. He is perfect. I want to weigh that one pad before we get rid of it. Okay. You want me to hold it up?
34.5. Oh, and you're holding on to this, buddy.
Look at your little piggy wiggies. They're so cute. Handsome. What's she doing? Oh my God, I'm gonna get her.
Oh,
I'm gonna get her.
I know. It stinks. I'm sorry.
I always feel so bad because they always cry, but I'm like,
I've seen people like do it so good. No, that one's probably really good. Look.
Yes. Yep.
I'm gonna get another one of these.
I delivered my son October 30th, and that night everything seemed fine. The next morning he wasn't eating. He was vomiting what looks like bile. And within hours he was life flighted to the NICU. Hearing the words life flight attached to your newborn changes you. Thank God his biopsies and tests came back negative and he was able to go home. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, bless you. Goodness, back. But we're not done. Not even a week after bringing him home, I was admitted to the hospital. Postpartum preeclampsia. I thought I dodged a bullet every pregnancy, but it came and hit me, and it hit me hard. I was placed on a 24-hour magnesium drip, went home on blood pressure medication, and here, 16 months later, I'm still dealing with the complications. And so far, my son needed a triple hernia repair surgery, and he may need to have his tonsils and adenoids removed soon. And me, I have a 6+ centimeter separation of my abdomen muscles and a hernia that I have to have repaired. So as you can imagine, when I found out I was pregnant again in January 2026, my mind didn't go to excitement. It went to memory. I remembered the NICU. I remembered that magnesium drip. I remember checking my blood pressure every hour. I remember feeling like my body was failing me. So, I've been on my birth control pills, have 2 alarms set of when to take my pills. Somehow, some way, I got pregnant. So I found out towards the end of January. It's shocking, as you can probably tell, and scary at the same time especially because of what I went through with my baby boy when I gave birth to him. So I kind of already had made my decision on what I wanted to do. It wasn't easy, but I kind of made my decision on what I want to do. But I need to be here for my babies that's here. And that last situation was extremely nerve-wracking and scary. I don't want to go through that again. I did make an appointment with my doctor just to kind of get a feel, just to get her perspective. And she kind of felt the same way I did. And she's like, you're 44. Your body has been through so much with carrying babies and birthing babies and even the miscarriages and the blighted ovum. And all of that takes a toll on your body. And she's just like, your body needs to rest. Like, it's not even, I'm barely 15 months postpartum. And she's like, you need to really work on yourself. So without telling me, but telling me like you made the right decision. So, I'm probably not going to document this part because it is kind of personal, but after I get through this, I may share some things with y'all. Yeah, we'll see. So, with that being said, I will probably pick this camera back up in about 3 days, maybe, depending on how I feel. And kind of update y'all on how I'm feeling. So, keep me in your prayers, and we'll talk later. I wrote in my journal, I cannot afford to gamble with my health. My children need their mother. What if I don't survive another preeclampsia episode? I am a mother of 6. I don't take pregnancy lightly, and I don't take ending one lightly either. This wasn't convenience. It was calculation. It was weighing risk against responsibility. And it was the hardest decision I've ever made. You can love motherhood and still know your limits. You can believe in life and still fight for your own. This decision didn't come from fear. It came from experience. Again, I'm a mother of 6. I've carried life. I've lost life. I fought for life in the NICU room, and I fought for my own life on a magnesium drip. So when I say this wasn't an easy decision, I mean that. This wasn't impulsive, it wasn't careless, and it definitely wasn't heartless. It was a decision made after years of complications, after preeclampsia, after surgeries, after being told I would be high risk from day one. It was a decision made by a woman who knows her body and knows her limits. You can love being a mother and still recognize when another pregnancy could cost you more than you're willing to risk. My children need their mother healthy. They need me here, present, and alive. This decision didn't come from fear, it came from experience, and that's something I've learned. I'm still healing. Physically, I'm okay. Mentally, I'm taking it one day at a time. But I stand by my decision, even when it hurts.
Sometimes it's soft as a misty rain that gently touches my soul. It cools the fire that burns in me, and I simply lose control. So just rain down on me, let your love just fall.